Lost in the woods and there's no one I know. I can't reference the song as well. Lost and Alone is a good song though. Here's what we're gonna do with some bugs in this one.
Local fair and rescued everybody from a rampaging ultra beast.
And got no credit out of it, and her sister got the shiny. Probably got free pancakes, so, you know, it wasn't all bad. Ever have one of those days where it just isn't going your way or something like that, but then your mom or dad gets you Subway, and it's like, you know, it didn't totally suck.
I hope you're nice and full.
Top-notch grub, Sugar Pants.
Huh.
Ask, Lazy Susie, did you get attacked by that ultra beast at the fair? What's up with your eye?
No, I got hit by a bus. Silly girl. But it doesn't
Well, she
stop
takes it
me
in
from
stride.
being a cook. Well, that and I have a little help.
From behind.
No, she doesn't see it as a disability. She just takes it as, you know,
Time for another
thing that happened. I'm gonna move on with my life. That's a positive way of seeing things.
The tea kettler. The exact appearance is unknown, but it's often depicted as a small, short-legged dog, usually a corgi, but we've already got a corgi Pokemon with Yamper, so we're gonna use something.
Because Pokemon has never just done the same idea again before. Every idea they have is completely original. Do not steal.
Makes a whistling noise.
But I guess having two would be a
just
little
like
redundant.
teapot, and produces jets of steam. This lets us use the very rare fire and water dual type.
Which is only appeared in Volcanus, I believe.
Color palette, which is fun.
Volcanon.
Really
Volcanus is a Ben 10 villain.
up,
Whoops.
Just like a pug. Like, pugs are adorable, but also they're kind of messed up. I also imagine that it can use blasts of steam to launch itself around, so it's actually surprisingly
Fire or
fast.
water, as it seems like one word would be like, this thing is busted. How do I kill it? Ground.
Actually, let me build a rivalry
Rock.
with Foline. So I'm treating this little puppy like something from Dungeons and Dragons called a Blink Dog, and Blink Dogs hate Displacer Beasts, so that means they get to have it's whatever. We'll just go with it. Okay.
I like the look.
Catty-Tough, the boiling Pokemon.
Interesting design. The shiny's a little too many colors for me. I like the base form in this one.
In its rotund body, that it is able to superheat at will.
You think you could pick it up by the tail?
Catty-Tough are surprisingly good.
Well, I imagine you could, but then you like burn your hand or something. Or maybe that's the cool part.
From outsiders, they have a bit of a rivalry with Foline. Its ability is White Smoke, to, reference all the steam, and that prevents other Pokemons from lowering its stats. That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
And its hidden ability, it gets both Drought
And Drizzle.
Yeah,
Because it has both fire and water typing. Makes sense. I think Drought would make more sense, though, if you're trying to make hot tea, though. Drizzle, you're going to put out your own tea.
The counter to help with food prep. Well, we
Good
should
doggy.
probably head out. I don't like leaving the research shack unattended when it could be making money. And these goofs
Or
should
being
be
broken
off
into.
tracking down some important tech.
Somehow he
This was
explodes
our
his
day
plants
off.
and sends them rocketing all over town, and we're the ones who have to clean it up.
What?
Go figure.
Something rocketing across the sky?
Blasting off again, you
I
could
saw
say?
it happen. From what I could tell, it landed in the woods nearby.
Really?
Thought about checking it out myself, but there is supposed to be a horrifyingly ugly beast stalking that area.
Horrifyingly ugly?
Oh yeah, dude. I've heard stories about it. My cousin Richie ran into it, and it was so ugly that he was completely paralyzed. And, like, his hair fell out.
Oh,
And
God.
he died.
Oh, God.
Richie and I were just talking about it the other
Oh,
day.
yeah.
Well, let me mark it on your map, in case you want to.
She had me going for a minute there,
Well,
not
I
gonna
think that
lie.
you kids want to check it out. Well,
It's like, oh, God, oh, God, oh, for
Bruce,
God.
Cordy, make sure you visit the Pokemon Center before you head out, and make sure the twins don't get eaten by whatever ugly monster.
It's like one of those excuses for work. I can't come to work today, I died.
All right,
I can be in
George,
tomorrow,
let's
though.
roll.
You head out and walk over to a nearby kiosk building, which appears to be a combination Pokemart and Pokemon Center. It is manned
Neat.
by a very hip young man.
How do you do, fellow kids?
What up, and welcome.
Many end
How can I
stances.
be of assistance, huh? I can sell you some.
Oh,
beans,
insistence,
fill your
I guess.
Pokemon to full
I saw N with a censor letter and my mind went other places.
Was your face ever on a cereal box?
At some point, most probably.
Yeah, he used to be a part of a boy band, but when there
They had
was
a boy band on the
Pokemon
show, too. I
Evolve,
remember that
he
much.
used it as an excuse to pivot to working in Poke Centers.
Yo, we just had to get out because the music business is straight up predatory towards its own talent. You feel me, Ham?
Did you just call me Ham?
My Pokemon can be
And also,
ham.
they run the cab company too, so you can always get picked up and returned to a Poke Center, no matter where you are.
Hey, that's convenient. I like that.
Cabs around here.
Word. Plus, we get to work with some Pokemon unique to the Hoax region, which is lit as heck.
A little Pokemon
Okay, then.
pulls out. It's the same as
Ah,
Maples,
hey,
but
nice.
Shiny, the two Pokemon oink
Skill
at each other
issue.
happily.
Now let me heal up your dang Pokemon.
Well, at least they
already.
like
The
me.
helpful ex-boy band member
Waddles.
gets your
What do they
Pokemon
call it,
ready to
Waddles?
explore the woods, and even gifts you a free item for your first time visiting. a
Oh,
Pokemon
hey,
Center.
not. That's a good reason to keep coming
Is
back.
the Flame Feather.
Huh?
It gives off quite a bit of heat just holding it, and if you have an unevolved Idle,
Oh,
it pops
I thought it was gonna be like
wings,
Ho-Oh's
transforms
feather
the
thingy
feather.
from Gen 2.
That's right. It's time for our third Idle evolution.
It's
This one is
Phoenix.
gonna be pretty straightforward. We're looking at the Phoenix, but since Idle isn't always the best at copying things,
No.
it doesn't get to be a fully formed flying firebird. Instead, as the story goes, when a phoenix dies, it's
Yeah.
reborn from its ashes. So we've got a pathetic.
Instead, it just turns into ashes. The end.
goofy ashes. Colors were.
I kind of like this design, but I'm always biased towards the fire coloring.
But I was able to have some fun with the shiny.
So far, I think this is
You'll
the best
see,
looking
like,
one.
looks like
The horse one was pretty good too, though.
Okay.
But
let's
again,
go
I'm
ahead
going
and
biased
move
towards my
through
favorite
Idle
things.
Evolution.
Fire and
This
horses are pretty
is
cool.
Fitchix, the toasty bird Pokemon.
I already got fire type,
Idle
so
that
sorry,
are
buddy.
exposed to the flame feather
The original
item.
color is better than the
Attached to
shiny, in my
embody
opinion.
its
But I do like how the
fiery
shiny looks
aura,
like a...
but end up burning
candle
up
in a way.
completely upon evolution.
Oops.
Fitchix are surrounded by a mixture of ash.
Its evolution, it just engulfs in flames and dies. The end. I want to see the anime do that one in the middle of a big battle scene.
Its ability is
Instead of an evolution, it
so
just
that means
dies.
when you make a contact move, there's a chance it can burn the attacker. It also makes eggs hatch faster, so that's nice. And the hidden ability is Imposter. But you'll have to let me know if you would evolve your Idle into this fiery bird, or if you want to hold off for the final Idle option. You also have the
Yeah,
opportunity
well, I'd probably
to
go with the
buy
horse
either
again,
item,
just because I already have a fire
moves that
type.
you
But
may
this is still
want,
cool. Probably for a
and then
replay.
you turn to the deep forest to the south. It's pretty confusing, but luckily
I hate these arrows. They give me a migraine.
literal coordinates
It reminds-
Susie gave you,
It reminds me of the
the forest
frickin'
itself is littered
Team
with
4-star mode,
seemingly
just like,
random,
let's see. East City is to the west, South City is to the north, and West City is also to the north. Where the hell am I?
And the very rare Squirrel. But as you travel through, it
Nice.
seems that two of you
Hey, I got
are
one of those.
actually ready to evolve. First up is Tintus.
Okay, now we're getting some
Our original
evolutions.
bug. It's gotten all the experience.
Take a
it
while
needs
for
to
us to,
evolve,
for the bug to
and
evolve, but
nice
hey, you know, that's okay.
Now,
Rather than just going from
are gonna get weird
evolving
here.
at like
I
4
knew
and
that
then
I
7,
wanted
then
a
10, and then you're
cocoon
done.
form that
Actually,
looks
evolves in
a little
7,
bit
then
like the
10, and then
egg
you're
sacs
done.
that
There's a
praying
4.
mantises have, but I also wanted to play up the idea of lenses more, so that's why it's got all these eyes.
You played up lenses and put it in a
And
D&D
lastly,
cube
and
thing.
probably least importantly, I have a number of designs that I wanted to look like dice. So we have a 6-sided dice with Cubesque and a D20 with Beholdrake.
Careful,
And
you
now
might do
we've got
too
our
many. Don't want to do
10-sided
too
dice.
many.
Again, not important, but I think it's
I'm not saying it's a bad thing automatically yet. I'm just saying that could get out of control fast. Isidron is a really cool name for Pokemon, though. No notes.
Cocoon, a number of sturdy refractive lenses allow this bug type to keep a constant eye on its
I like the
surroundings.
pre-evolution better, but this is
Inside,
okay. I do like the idea of the
Isidron actually
cocoon
only has
being able to
2
see
eyes,
from the
but the way
outside.
that their lenses bend light make it appear as though they have 7.
Okay,
The
that's
ability
pretty
is
cool,
still
actually.
tinted
They
lens,
still have 2 with
which
just
is
the
fantastic
lenses.
and doubles damage done by not very effective moves. And the hidden ability is compound eyes, obviously.
Yeah.
And it looks very happy to be observing
Looks
the
cute.
world from its new protective cocoon. It's sure to evolve.
Now I can see
but it will
everything.
become. But let's go ahead and take a look at our other possible evolution.
Next.
Hoaxian Dunsparce.
Oh boy,
Now,
here we
this
go.
one is a little bit of a cheat, as Hoaxian Dunsparce evolves
Hoaxian
to learn
Dun
a
Dun
certain
Sparse.
move here, Twin Needle.
Oh.
Normally, it wouldn't learn this move until level 32, but it happens to be available at Poke Centers for a pretty hefty price.
So we're just
basically,
gonna
you
bend
have
the
to have
rules a
gotten
little.
quite lucky and happen to have purchased it earlier. But let's see.
Not impossible, just
This is gonna
difficult.
be our take on the Dunsparce. Now, I had asked for input on what evolution it should get, and the response was just completely split between something cool and something derpy. So we're gonna
I
end up
mean,
doing a split
yeah, it could go
evolution.
either way.
And today we're starting out derpy
Split
with
evolution.
the Dunsparce.
Alright.
It's basically getting the same multi-segment body plan of regular Dunsparce, but with the Hoaxian.
I just love the Pokemon companies.
Now,
How they
while
did
the
that.
first
Just like,
stage
there, we made it,
is
gave Dunsparce an
traditional
evolution. Now
evolution
shut up
stages,
already.
We're going to use
That's entirely what
a bit of
Dunsparce
Butterfree
is.
for
The,
the evolution,
is
give it some
evolution is.
cute
It's
antennae,
shut up
and
already.
practically worthless little wings on its back. And with all the suggestions for exciting secondary types, the Dunsparce doesn't play that way. It's actually going to stay mono bug. I think that's funny. All right, let's go ahead and check out Hoaxian.
I actually
the
really
Dunsparce.
like this design.
The
Just made it
land snake
longer
Pokemon.
and this
While
fits
the
more in a
Dunsparce
bug type
elsewhere have
than,
multiple
you know,
sets of wings,
the original.
Hoaxian variant
Giving
has a
it bug
single
designs
pair.
works
These
better for
wings
me.
aren't
I like
able
this.
to
This is
lift
good.
its
Look how
hefty
fast
body
it
off the
is.
ground, but somehow the addition of this slight lift lead to this Pokemon moving even faster with its multiple legs. How did Dunsparce wound up being as fast as it is has stumped researchers.
Original
Its ability
Dunsparce
is
just looks
still
like shut up
super
already. This looks like an actual
definitely the
evolution.
fastest Pokemon in the Hoenn region, and the hidden ability
God,
is
my eye.
Run Away.
Ugh.
Now, let's be real, there's an almost zero chance that you happen to have gotten the move. You
Yeah.
need to evolve this
Not
beast, so
unless
really,
this has New Game Plus
I don't know,
in a
maybe you're the
Pokemon
luckiest
game.
trainer ever.
It's about like there's a second
I
save
decided
slot.
to slip this design in since we're doing a split Evo. And actually, you know
It's
what?
okay.
Let's go ahead and take a look at the decks as a whole real fast. We've got quite a few new Pokemon to start filling things
Indeed,
out,
especially
but,
some from
especially
later
after
on.
adding
And
an
that Ultra Beast. Yeah, at the
last
very
episode
end.
Near the end of the deck, so we've got quite a lot.
Oh,
of
the Pikachu
space
clone
to
doesn't
fill.
evolve. I mean, go figure, but
Your
still.
starters are around level 13 at this point, so evolutions aren't
Which
far
makes it
off,
doubly surprising you
but
got a
you
level
have to let me
32
know if there are any
Dunsparce.
Other evolutions that you are hoping for. Now, it isn't long before you arrive at the coordinates that Lazy Susie gave you. You find a small crater of scorched earth and moss.
Oh no, it's the extinction Pokemon from Amber. It's back!
As to where the device component may have landed.
Look, there are some tracks. Something must have picked it up and taken it this way.
Something? Like something horribly ugly?
We can only hope.
The tracks definitely lead into that cluster of trees over there. You guys ready for this?
No. But we're gonna go in anyway.
Towards unknown horrors. But we'll pick up from there.
In the
next
games, that would be a
episode.
legitimate question. Like, are you sure you
comment,
want to go
and
in?
Subscribe if you are enjoying this series. There is a new puzzle added to the Discord server.
As
so
always.
check out the video description for details on how to join all
I
the
actually think-
puzzly journal goodness.
I think the Dunsparce took
I
the
will catch
lead
you
on
in
this
the next
one
one.
for the best
Later,
Pokemon.
nerds.
The Kettle Pokemon and the Fire and the Phoenix Pokemon look good too. No problems with that. It's just I think the Dunsparce is looking like an actual bug makes far more sense. Whereas the original, I guess, is like a worm or something like that. Like I said it like 100 times in this video. The original Dunsparce looks like, now shut up already. This one actually looks like a proper, well thought out evolution. Again, just giving it the creepy crawly legs is enough. If they had done that with the original Dunsparce, it would have looked a lot better. Just made it more bug-like. Again, but that would also ruin the joke of what the Dunsparce is. But I guess. So yeah, take what you will. But I think this is actually a proper design for a Dunsparce. Everything else would look good too. Actually, I did like that. The chef lady's attitude. Again, just like, yeah, I got this. So what? I'm just like you. I'll move on with my life, but despite everything, I'm gonna keep going. That's a positive attitude to have. Some people get a little too weighed down in their thing, and again, they have the right to and all that jazz. But it's nice to see people who are just like, yeah, so what? I'm moving on. I don't care. It's a positive life attitude. More people need that attitude, even those without disabilities, because there are some people without the disabilities that don't even have that attitude. It's like, come on, man. You got all the advantages in the world, and you're still like this. Oy. But anyway, off that topic, yeah, I just like her attitude. But The kettle Pokemon's pretty cool. I don't know how you evolve that thing. I legit don't. How do you go bigger? I mean, I guess you can go bigger, but how? Have we had a Beagle Pokemon yet? I don't think so. That was just a random thought I had in my head. Because you said we did Corgis already. So just like, what about a Beagle? There's a lot of dogs. I wonder... I'm just going to be surprised about how that thing evolves. What do you do next? The freaking steam come out of its butt or something? I don't know. Wait and see. I'm a little teapot. Maybe it doesn't evolve. If it doesn't evolve, that just makes sense. But, you know, yeah. The Fire Phoenix looking thing, again, it's like it get evolved and it freaking dies. That is what would happen, obviously, but can you imagine? It has the stereotypical, like, white evolution thingy, like in the anime, but instead just but then, like, halfway through it just bursts into flames at the end. It'd be like a opponent Pokemon attacking during the evolution animation. It's like, you can't do that! I don't care. I think, yeah. These had some cool new designs in them, and I think I touched on everything, but yeah, the Cocoon one with the praying mantis, like, grew up, like, that one grew on me a bit when he explained it more. Instantly, I was just like, I don't know how I feel about this just looking like a D20, but, you know, as he explained it, the more the lenses worked and stuff like that, it grew on me. I kind of prefer the praying mantis design just because praying mantises are cool. But this is fine. This is good. The final product was good. Kind of reminds me of Applin in a way, but what are you going to do about that one, right? Overall, I think it's a good design for a, Pokemon. And the boy band guy seemed pretty neat. I like his positive attitude. It's like, I used to be in a boy band. It was toxic. We left, and now we're working here and working with, we're trying to make a living this way and seeing a lot of cool new Pokemon. I do like how the characters overall have positive attitudes. Of course, you got a couple negative Nancys in there, but you're always going to have those. So overall, everyone's got a positive attitude. You know, I wish the real war was more like that. Instead, we got the freaking flip reverse. But that's why it's escapism, right? Go to the world you want to be in and try to make it more like the world you see today or something like that. Or something philosophical. But yeah, this was a cool new Pokemon Eclipse episode with cool new designs and, I was just overall great time to see. I just love the how I love these characters, and when we decide when the series is over, we're not anywhere close to over yet, but we're gonna get there at some point. But until that day, we're gonna enjoy our time here together, right? Right, good. Yeah, another great read, another great episode made by Fruity Art. Again, as always, linked to channel description, as I always say, because he deserves he deserves a credit every single time. But anyway. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a good day and a better tomorrow. Later.